Hello everyone, welcome to M Squared YouTube channel. Today, I will be taking on 5 techniques to be the best role model for your children. 1. Albert Schweitzer once wrote, "You must teach men at the school of example, for they will learn at no other." The most powerful influence you have on your children is the example that you set for them all the time that they are growing up. Your children are always watching you out of the corners of their eyes or from another room. They take everything in. They measure and analyze your behaviors, especially when you are under stress. By watching the way you behave, especially when you are angry or upset or when they have made a mistake, they develop a clear picture for themselves of how adults are supposed to behave in the world. Your example sets the standard that they consider to be the normal way that adults act in various circumstances, especially when under stress. Your children, if they admire and respect your example, will strive to emulate you while they are growing up and then continuing on for the rest of their lives. 2. Practice self-discipline and self-control, especially when you feel angry or upset. Your children absorb the lesson. Later, when they are angry or upset, they will practice self-discipline and self-control as well. In a recent study, researchers concluded that children form their idea of the world by watching how their mother deals with the ups and downs of daily life. If their mother seems calm, relaxed, and in control, children assume that this is a logical and rational world, so they are much more likely to practice calmness and self-control themselves. If their mother seems to be frustrated, angry, or overwhelmed by too much to do and too little time, children absorb the worldview that life is confused and stressful. 3. Building character. The most important job you have as a parent is to instill values and to build character in your children. You do this by teaching them what values are important, especially those of integrity and truth-telling. You set yourself up as a role model and demonstrate the values you want your children to have in every situation where those values are called for. Because the core value of character is integrity, the most important value that you instill in your children is truthfulness. Much to the shock of most parents, children lie. When they are growing up, they don't tell the truth. They tell both little and big lies. Often, this comes as a surprise to parents who feel that somehow they must have failed their children in some way. But don't worry, lying is a normal and natural part of childhood. It is a form of communication that children are trying out on you to see if it works. If children find that telling lies is an effective way to get the things they want quickly and easily, they will lie on a regular basis. 4. Always tell the truth. When you tell your children to be truthful, but you lie in their presence, will not make them trust you. This can affect your child's integrity, because as a parent your words does not match your actions. It is therefore important to say the truth at all times, especially in the presence of your child, as this will make your children trust you and say the truth always. 5. The foundation of self-confidence. When children tell the truth, they grow up straight and strong, with high self-esteem and high levels of self-confidence. They have higher levels of self-respect and personal pride. They look you straight in the eye and tell you exactly what they are thinking and feeling. They are very different from children who must continually lie or shade the truth to get things past their parents. In raising your children, there will be countless times when they will do or say something which you disapprove of or which makes you angry. During these times, you must discipline yourself to think before you act, or react, controlling yourself and your temper. You must remind yourself that what you do in a moment of stress is registered and recorded by your child and can affect him or her for an indefinite period into the future. In conclusion, children learn values by teaching an example, given to them repeatedly while they're growing up. When you teach them values and personally practice the values of love, especially for your spouse, compassion for those who are less fortunate, generosity with those who need it, patience when it is required, tolerance for different viewpoints, courage in the face of difficulties, and perseverance in the face of setbacks, your children will adopt these behaviors as norms. They will see them as the appropriate way to respond to these kinds of situations as they grow up. Thank you for watching. Kindly like, subscribe and share.